Hi everyone, welcome to this yoga class. We're going to work on some heart and chest opening today. It's really good, kind of counteractive to when you sit at a desk and you're typing and your shoulders punch in and you get quite a tight chest. Also when you're doing a lot of workouts and stuff with TT, just really opening up this area makes you keep your nice posture. Shoulders back, shoulders roll down your back. So we're going to concentrate on that area today. Throughout the sequence, I want you guys to breathe in and out of your nose as much as you can. Obviously, if you don't do a lot of yoga, then that will fall to the side a little bit. But if you just, whenever you notice that you're not breathing in that your nose, just try and bring your breath back to breathing that way. The way we want to breathe today is we breathe in through the nose, and as we breathe out through the nose, we want to constrict the back of our throat muscles, which will then give us an ocean sound as we're breathing out. This is ujjayi breathing, and this type of breathing helps us keep the heat and the energy within our body. So when we're doing yoga, we want to make sure that our muscles are nice and warm, which gives them more elasticity, helps us to go into the postures a little bit further, and it also helps us elongate those muscles a bit more. Okay, so if everyone just wants to come to a seated position, we'll open the class with an Om, and then we'll go into a warm-up. We'll do some variations of sun salutations, which will move us up to into bow posture as our final posture before we go into Shavasana. So come to a seated position, whatever works for you. Cross legs is ideal, but if you want to bring your legs out in front or kneel, that's also fine, whatever's comfortable for you. Throughout the class, we do want to push ourselves past our comfort zone slightly when we're moving into the postures, but we don't want to do anything that is painful. So just be aware of your body and what your limits are today. So come to your seated position, roll your shoulders back. So we've got a nice long spine. Bring the head down slightly. We naturally hold our head a little bit higher. So if we just bring our chin down, what that's doing is giving us a neutral spine all the way down from the head all the way down. So we're going to close our eyes. We'll do a nice big inhale, and then we'll do an Om on the exhale. So feel free to join in with the Om. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just feel the vibration. So close the eyes. Nice big inhale. We're going to start in child's pose. So if you come onto your mat into child's pose, onto the knees, bum comes onto the ankles, and then we're going to reach out with the fingertips. Head comes onto the floor, if it's available for you. And we're just really reaching those fingertips here. We're going to do 2 nice big deep inhale, exhales here. Okay, nice. Come up onto your elbows here. And from here, we're just going to take the left hand and we're going to reach it underneath the right. And then we're going to reach forward with the right and bring the head down if we can. 2 more breaths here. We'll bring the left arm out and slowly walk the hands back up. And then we're going to take the right hand. And then we're going to reach under. Reach left fingertips forward, And come down onto the forehead again. Come back up and come back to center. Reaching the fingertips. And then from here, we're just going to reach the fingertips to the right. So walk the fingertips over towards the right. Feel a gentle stretch in the left side of the body. Bring the fingertips back to center. Have a quick reset. Reach the fingertips. And then we're going to go over to the left. Slowly walk the fingertips back to the center. And then we're going to come up into our tabletop position. So we want to make sure we've got the knees underneath the hips here, and then we've got the wrists underneath the shoulders. So just try and check your alignment in that position. And we're going to move into some cat-cows. So check the position quickly. Nice widespread fingers. I'm going to take a nice big inhale. I'm going to let the tailbone go up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we're going to suck the belly button back to the spine, round the back. Take the gaze up towards the belly button and come into a cow posture. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll. Two more of these. Inhale, look up, nice and slowly. Really feel the movement all the way from the cat to the cow. Exhale, roll belly button towards the ceiling. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll. Okay, come back to neutral. From here, we're going to keep the hips nice and high. We're going to walk the hands forward and come into puppy pose. You want to try and bring the forehead down to the floor if we can. If that doesn't work for you, a variation is to bring either one or two hands here, and we're still getting that stretch in the arch of the back. Wherever's comfortable for you. One more breath here. Slowly walk the hands back up, back to tabletop. And then we're going to bring the left hand and bring it into the center. And we're going to take the right hand and we're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Fingertips reaching up. First at the main chest opening, so you should really feel this starting to open up here. One more breath here. Bring the hand back down, come back to neutral, so both hands underneath each of the shoulders before we move the right hand into the center. And then we're going to reach the left hand up towards the ceiling, reaching the fingertips up. back to centre. From here, we're going to move down onto our front. Lower yourself down. You want to bring the arms out so that they're parallel from the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to lift the right leg over the left. And we're going to bring the right arm up. So again, nice stretch down the front of the body. One more breath here. And slowly come back to center. And reset. And then the left leg comes up. And then we take the left hand up to the ceiling. Slowly come back to center. Okay, from here we'll come back into our child's pose. Bring the knees in. Bottom comes onto the heels, and then we're just going to stretch for 2 more breaths. In child's pose. On your next inhale, we're going to come back into our downward facing dog, so we're going to tap the toes. We're going to come into our first downward facing dog. So have a little bit of movement here. Moving it out is nice and gentle. Just finding our posture for the first time in class. Few little twists. Whatever feels good for you at this time. Pushing the heels down. Okay, from here we're going to inhale, look up. Walk your feet between your hands and come up to the center of your mat. We'll do a nice big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So fingertips can come to the floor, to the ankles, to the shins, wherever's comfortable for you. And then on the next inhale, we're going to reach the fingertips out. Come all the way up. And then bring the hands together and down on the exhale. Release. Okay, so now we're in Tadasana, mountain pose. So we want the toes together and the heels slightly apart. Roll the shoulders back so we've got a nice straight back. And then I want you just to bring your palms forward, and then we're just going to bring the hands back. So it's almost as if the back of the palms are coming together behind the back. And just do a couple of breaths here. Just really opening up the front side of the body. Release, bring the hands either side. And now we're going to move into our sun salutations. So hopefully most of you have done these before. We take a nice big inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Step back, place your hands and step back into your plank. Lower yourself into your chaturanga. And push yourself up into upward facing dog. Nice and gentle initially. Tuck your toes. Come into your downward facing dog. In this position, we just want a few checks, nice wide spread fingers. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears, so very important not to hunch up around there. We're pushing the heels down. And the chest down towards the ground, with the belly button held back towards the spine. On the next inhale, look up. Walk your feet between your hands. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale. Come all the way. And bring the hands down to heart center. Okay, so we're going to do another one exactly the same as that. And then followed by that, we're going to just add on each time a few slight variations. Okay, toes together, heels slightly apart at the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching the fingertips all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Place the hands, step back into your plank. From here, you can lower yourself down, or if you want to bring the knees down and then lower your plank down from there. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Tuck the toes, come into your downward facing dog. A few checks to make now. And then from here, we're going to reach the right leg up. And then come back down. Quick reset before we reach up with the left leg. And then come back down. Check your downward dog, push the heels down, belly button in. Roll the shoulders away. Gaze should be to the knees or to the belly button, whichever is available to you. On the next inhale, look up, walk your feet between your hands. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then inhale. Come all the way up. Hands come together and come to the heart center on the exhale. Okay, release, hands down either side, so we're back in mountain pose. And we're just going to open the chest again, so really just bring those, on the inhale, bring those hands back. As if the back of the palms, back of the hands are going to meet behind. Nice big inhales. And on the exhales, just see if you can edge them slightly closer together. And release. Okay, so nice big inhale again, hands come up, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Step back into your plank. Lower yourself into chaturanga and push yourself up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog. And then from here, we reach the right foot up. We're going to bring the knee in between the hands, and on a nice big inhale, we're going to come up into a high lunge. And then on your exhale, bring your hands either side, bring your right leg back to meet your left. Lower yourself into your chaturanga. Lift yourself up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog, and then we're going to reach the left leg up and bring the left leg in between the hands. And on the inhale, engage the core. Come up into your high lunge. On your next exhale, move the hands either side. Bring the left foot back to meet the right. Lower yourself into chaturanga. Push yourself up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come into your downward facing dog. And have a few breaths here. On the next inhale, look up. Walk your feet between your hands. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands come together on the exhale. Release. Come back to your mountain pose. Take a few breaths here. Take a look at the left-right side differences. Are you leaning to one side more than the other? This is a great posture just to check your natural alignment. Okay. On the next inhale, we're going to reach the fingertips up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Plant the hands and step back into your plank. Come bring the shoulders over the wrists, lower yourself into Dandasana and up into your upward facing dog. Keep the shoulders away from the ears in this posture. Tuck the toes. Come into your downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up. And then bring the knee to the nose. And then bring the right foot in between the hands. Okay, from here, come up into a high lunge. Take a nice big deep breath here. And then we're just going to bring the left foot so that it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. And we're going to bring the right knee straight. Okay, from here, bring the arms parallel with the floor. And then we're going to rotate the hands. Take a nice big inhale. Lengthen, and then on the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand on the inside of the right ankle and reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. To go further into the posture, we're going to take the gaze up towards the left hand. Reaching equally up and down with each hand. Really push through the back of the left foot, through the side of the left foot. 2 more breaths here. Really try to roll this shoulder back as much as we can. Opening up the chest and the heart area. On the next inhale, come up. Cartwheel the hands either side. Bring the right foot back to meet the left. Lower yourself into chaturanga. Push yourself up into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Come into your downward facing dog. Check the alignment. Before we bring the left leg up. Left knee into the nose. And then we're going to bring the left foot in between the hands. Engage the core. Come up into your high lunge. And then we're just going to bring the right foot parallel with the floor. Straighten the bend in the left knee. And bring the arms parallel with the floor. On the inhale, we're going to rotate the hands forward. And then on the exhale, we're going to come down into our triangle. So the aim here is really to bring the 2 shoulders in one line. So when we're here, just rotate that shoulder back. You will feel a stretch on the inside here as you do that. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. One more breath here. And then next inhale, come up. And then we're going to cartwheel the hands down either side of the foot. Bring the left foot back to meet the right. Lower yourself into chaturanga and push yourself up to upward facing dog. Checking the shoulders are away from the ears. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog. Pushing those heels down into the ground. Whatever's available for you today. And the next inhale, look up. Walk your feet between your hands. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, reach the fingertips all the way up. Bring the hands together. And then bring the hands down to heart center. Release the hands. We've got 2 more sun salutations before we move onto the floor. So reach the fingertips up, same as before. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Place the hands down and step back into the plank. Lower yourself into chaturanga and push yourself up into your upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, come into your downward facing dog. And then we're going to reach the right leg up. Bring the knee to the nose and bring the foot between the hands. Inhale, come up into your high plank. And then from here, we're going to bring the left foot down and the right foot also parallel to the short edges of the mat. I'm just going to turn around on this one. So really check the alignment of your feet here. We want them to be parallel to this short edge of the mat. People naturally spray their feet out, so just you might have to just bring them in a little bit, whatever's comfortable for you today. So from here, we're going to take a nice big inhale, and we're going to fold from the hips here. So if we put the hands on the hips on the fold, we can make sure that we're folding there. We don't want to round our back down. We want to keep the shoulders back. Nice big inhale, lengthen. Fold at the hips, lead with the chest, not the head. And then when we get here, just bring the hands, elbows into the hands, and relax, and just let the weight of your head give you a gentle stretch down the back of the legs. If you want to intensify that, roll onto the balls of the feet slightly. And if you want to place your hands for to be a bit sturdy, that's fine. And also move out of this position wherever feels comfortable for you. We're going to come back into this posture in a moment. So this is more of a test, just to see where your flexibility is. We want to try and have the legs straight, but if you need to have a slight bend in the knees, that's absolutely fine. Bring the hands back onto the hips, and then we're going to roll up and come out of the posture the same way that we went in. Nice and slowly. Okay. And then from here, we want to interlace the hands behind the back, so fingers locked. We want to try and bring the palms of the hands together. When we've done that, we want to roll the shoulders back. Really open up that chest area, so we're really starting to work into the chest now. Take a nice big inhale, and then we're going to fold forward the same way we went in the first time, from the hips. Lead with the chest, no rounding of the back. So if this is a bit intense for you, just go back to this first posture. If you're feeling that the chest is really opening up, we can bring the hands over slightly. Nothing should be uncomfortable here, so don't push yourself further than you need to today. On the next inhale, slowly come up the same way you went in, nice and controlled. Release the hands, give the wrists a bit of a shake, and then we're just going to bring the right foot to meet the left foot at the front of the mat. Give the ankles a bit of a twist, one way, then the other way, just to loosen those up. That can be quite intense on the ankles. And then from here, I'm going to take a nice big inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower yourself into chaturanga. Push yourself up into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Come into your downward facing dog. And then from here, we're going to reach the left leg up. Bring the right knee towards the nose and between the hands. And then on the inhale, we're going to come up into our high lunge. Take a nice breath here. And then we're going to bring the heel down. Bring the feet parallel to the short edge of the mat again. And then from here, we're going to fold again. This time, I'm going to come back to the hands on the hips. Take a nice big inhale. Fold forward. And then if we can, when we come down, I want you to bring your two fingers and then bring them around your big toes. Take a nice big inhale, lengthen. And then on the exhale, we're pulling down and intensifying that stretch even further down the back of the legs. Nice big inhale. And then on the exhale, we're just pulling a tiny bit further, so move on the exhale. Whatever extra you've got today, even if it's 0.5 millimeter, all makes a difference. One more. Okay, release the toes, bring the hands back on the hips, and we're going to slowly roll back up. Bring the right foot back to meet the left on the top of the mat, and then we're just going to work those ankles out a little bit again. Okay, nice big inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Step back into a plank. Lower yourself into your chaturanga. Push up into your upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come into your downward facing dog. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Take 2 or 3 nice breaths here. Bring the belly button back towards the spine. Inhale, look up. Step your feet back between your hands. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Step back, lower yourself, fold into your fold, and then reach the fingertips all the way up. Bring the hands down to heart center. Release the hands. Okay, last one, we're going to add a twist in to our lunge. So we reach the fingertips down, come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Plant the hands, step back into your plank. Shoulders over the wrist, lower yourself into your chaturanga and push yourself up into your upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, come into your downward facing dog, and now we're going to reach the right leg up, bring the knee into the nose, and then bring the foot in between the hands. Engage the core, come into your low lunge, high lunge, Then from here, we're going to bring the hands into heart center. Come down into your lunge. Then from here, we're going to bring the left elbow onto the right knee. And we're going to come into a twist. Push down on your hands. Important to work on the balance in this posture. Rolling the right shoulder back. Slowly come back, hands come either side. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Lower yourself into your chaturanga. Push yourself up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Come into downward facing dog. Reach the left foot up. Bring the knee to your nose and bring the foot in between the hands. Really engage the core, come up into your high lunge. Bring the hands to heart center. And then we're going to do the opposite and bring the right elbow onto the left knee. And come into a twist here. If we can, take the gaze up. Rolling that left shoulder back. Slowly release, come back to center. Bring the left foot back to meet the right. Lower yourself into your chaturanga and push yourself up into upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Come into downward facing dog. Reset here, couple of breaths. Check your position. Pushing through the heels, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. On the next inhale, look up. Walk your feet between your hands. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, reach the fingers. Come all the way up. Hands come together. Bring the hands in prayer down to your heart center. Okay, so we should really be feeling quite warmed up now. We're going to move on to the floor. So toes together, heels slightly apart at the front of your mat. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Step back into your plank. Lower yourself into your chaturanga and push yourself up to upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, resetting your downward facing dog before bringing the knees down and coming back into a tabletop position. Okay, so the next posture we're going to move into is Cobra. So you want to come front side down on the mat. Okay, we want to bring fingertips so that the end of the fingertips align with our shoulders. We want to keep the elbows nice and close to the body. On an inhale, we're going to really engage the knees, pull the legs together, engage the bum, and we're going to use our back muscles to bring us up into Cobra, not too high, just take it nice and gently. Don't forget to breathe in this position, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, slowly and controlled, come down. We're going to bring the left ear onto the mat, and we're going to release the hands and face up. Take a few deep breaths here. Okay, now we're going to bring the hands parallel with the floor, at shoulder height. And we're going to do the same. So you really want to zip up the legs, really bring the legs together, and then on the inhale, we're going to come up into locust pose. Rolling the shoulders down. We should really feel those shoulder blades coming together at the back. Again, don't forget to breathe in this posture. And then on the next exhale, come back down and bring the right ear on the mat, facing the left. Couple of breaths here. Okay, and then what I want you to do is bring your left arm to the front. Place the left hand down. We're going to take the right hand and reach for the ankle of the right leg. So you'll notice here we're really starting to put some intensity into the front stretch here. We're going to kick with the right leg and we're going to really let that pull stretch through the front of the body. Keep kicking with the right leg. Two more breaths here. On the exhale, try and reach a little bit further. And slowly release. Bring the hands either side again. Bring the left ear onto the mat. And look towards the right. Okay, come back to center, so right arm comes up to the front and move on to the opposite side. We're going to bring the left foot to meet the left hand. And then facing forward, nice big inhale, we're going to reach out with that left foot. Really intensify that stretch on the left side. Don't let the knee come out to the side. Try and keep the knee as centered as you can. Let the shoulder roll back. And release. Come back to center. Sorry, right ear on the mat, left. Looking to the left. Okay, come back to centre. Now, if we can, we want to grab both feet just at the ankles or at the crease of the ankle. Take a nice big inhale lift. And really push those legs out. Really using the kick of the leg to leverage the stretch at the front. Don't forget to breathe. And slowly come down. Left ear on the mat, right, looking towards the right. Okay, now just slowly push up. Come to the front of the mat. I want to bring the knees hip distance apart. We're going to move into camel. So there's a few variations of this posture. A couple of things to remember. So we've done quite a lot of work today opening up this chest area. So if you are going to go into full camel, remember it's not just a back bend, but also really opening up the chest. With chest opening comes back bending, with back bending comes chest opening. So it's all related, but just really remember that rolled back shoulders and stretch through the front, and then you should feel a really nice stretch all the way down the front of your body. So first variation of this posture is to bring the hands onto the back, like this. Roll the shoulders back like we have been throughout the class. Take a nice big inhale. And if you want to let your head drop back, and if this is as far as you want to go today, that's great. Don't let the hips come back. Try and keep the hips forward if you can. If you want to move further into the posture, you can bring the hands onto the feet. Remembering we're pushing the hips forward. And we're pushing the chest forward. Let the head go back. You should feel a stretch all the way from your chin, all the way down the front side of the body. Breathe into it, so as we inhale, we're intensifying the stretch. And pushing forward with the hips and up with the chest. Okay, slowly come out. Bring the hands back onto the hips. Gauge the core. And then we're going to come into child's pose. Just counteract on that one. So knees hip distance apart. Bring the bottom onto the heels. And then we're going to reach the hands forward. Have a nice stretch here. Just let your body sink into the floor. Okay, come back into a downward dog. So nice widespread fingers. Tuck the toes. Come up into your downward facing dog. From here, I want you to bring the right hand into the centre and really engage your shoulder above your right hand. We're going to take the left leg up and over. We're going to come into our wild thing. Reaching the fingertips up. 2 more breaths here. All about stretching out the front side of the body. Okay, bring the right hand down. Bring the left foot back. into your downward dog. Nice reset here. And then we're going to bring the left hand into the middle, bring the shoulder over the wrist, come onto the outside of the left foot, and then we're going to bring the right foot up and come into our wild thing here. Reaching those fingertips up, feeling the stretch all the way across the front of the body. Slowly bring the right hand down, come back into the downward dog, reset the hands. Then we're going to bring the knees into cross legs, come down onto our bottom. And then we're going to slowly roll all the way down, one vertebra at a time. So nice and slowly, really roll the back. We've done so much opening today. Now we're really going to roll. And let each vertebrae come down, one at a time. Okay, when we get here, we're going to bring the feet hip distance apart, and then we're just going to let the feet flop out. Hands facing up towards the ceiling. Close the eyes. Regulate the breathing. Release any of your ujjayi breathing. Just come back into your natural breath. Just scan the body now for any left-right side differences. Are you leaning to one side more? Is one shoulder higher than the other? Does one hand reach lower? Just try and balance everything out there. So we've got even distribution of weight. We're supported by the floor. We've let go of the shoulders. The shoulders are sinking into the floor. Close the eyes. We're going to do a few minutes Shavasana here before we finish the class. Okay, slowly bring yourself back to the room. Keeping your eyes closed, you're going to take a full belly stretch and reach the fingertips up. And point the toes down. Bring the knees up and roll onto the side, onto your right side. Bringing the head onto the arm. Take your time coming to here. And then when you're ready, just slowly push up, keeping the eyes closed. And come up to a seated position. Should be nice and easy now, but let's roll those shoulders back again. Open up the chest, open up the heart. Let the shoulders sink down the back. And then we're going to bring the hands to heart center and finish the class with an om. Nice big inhale. Thank you. Have a lovely day, everyone.